Former Education Secretary Betsy DeVos has given her first interview to the press since leaving office. And in this interview, which was with USA Today, she claims that the reason she resigned, after January 6th, but before January 20th, so she really just left basically a couple days before her term was up anyway. But she did it out of protest because dang Mike Pence wouldn't go along with, I guess, her plan to invoke the 25th Amendment to remove Donald Trump from office. Here's what DeVos had to say. I spoke with the vice president and just let him know I was there to do whatever he wanted and needed me to do or help with, and he made it very clear that he was not going to go in that direction or that path. I spoke with colleagues. I wanted to get a better understanding of the law itself and see if it was applicable in this case. There were more than a few people who had those conversations internally. But, of course, she says after Pence said, no, it's not going to happen, she said, then screw it. I'm out. Here's the thing. We have known this, right? Okay, this is actually not new information. It is new, her claiming that she resigned because Pence wouldn't go along with it. But there had been reports, I think probably from even before Donald Trump left office, that some members of the cabinet, and Betsy DeVos was always rumored to be one of them, wanted to invoke the 25th Amendment. So I do believe what she is saying here. I 100% believe it because we've had these reports for a year and a half to back it up. And of course, Mike Pence is the kind of coward who, even though your boss wanted you dead, probably still does, you would still protect him because you're a little bitty lapdog that is so terrified of everything that you still refuse to go against the man who agreed with the people wanting to hang you. They even had a gallows built. And Trump said you deserve it. But hey, that's you. You do you, bud. The question I have is the timing, right? Why now? Why are you suddenly coming out and being like, hey, by the way, a lot of us wanted to do the 25th Amendment to get this nut job out of office, but Mike Pence wouldn't let us. Why couldn't you have said that in February of 2021? Why couldn't you have said it in January of 2021? Or literally any month between January 6, 2021 and, of course, June of 2022? You sat on it for that long. You didn't talk to anybody in the press, so why are you coming out now? Oh, I see. Because you've got a book coming out. Of course. It's always about selling more books. I'm about sick of these former administration officials. And of course, DeVos, according to these reports, she tells the whole story in her book. But my God, you people, you horribly disgusting human beings, you sit on this vital information that could impact the very future of the United States, and you don't tell anybody about it because you want to sell a couple books. You want to make more money. Betsy DeVos is a friggin' billionaire, folks. She doesn't need the money from book sales. She just wants to make sure it becomes a bestseller. Hey, Betsy, I got an idea for you. You want your book to be a bestseller? You could literally buy 1 million copies of it and not even miss the money. You'd be #1 across the planet. You didn't have to sit on this very relevant, important information for a year and a half to push your idiotic book. I hope nobody buys it. I hope your book flops just as big as Kellyanne Conway's and Meghan McCain's books did. And based on kind of current history, I think that's pretty much going to be a given. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.